Good morning. I'm Pastor Steve. I'm glad you're with us today for devotional time. We do this every day, Monday through Friday, and do our Sunday service on Sunday, and for you to participate and worship with us. You know, the awesome part of God is in Isaiah 40, verse 28. It says, "The everlasting God fainteth not, neither is weary." There has never been a time, a space, a place where God did not exist. There will never be a time when He's not present. He is the one, the only, the everlasting. Over 400 times the Bible talks about the concept of everlasting, always, or never, and they are referenced, which specifically connect them with God. Every one of them, because God is everlasting, and He is connected with us. And so only God can accurately use words like always and never. Now, as humans, we flippantly use the promises of I'll always this or I'll never do this. But we don't actually know or guarantee or promise anything for certain outside of our short lifetime of experiences and our limited abilities. We're very limited in what we can do, especially without God. But with God, we know that all things are possible. But when Jesus says stuff like, He'll be with you always, even to the end of the world, He's able to fulfill that promise. It's the everlasting quality of His character that gives His self-description to us as the Alpha and the Omega that we find in the book of Revelation. He is the beginning and the end of everything. He's the Alpha at the beginning of your creation, of your existence. It found its origin in Jesus. Nothing and no one besides God has existed forever. He's the Omega at the end of His existence, or our existence rather. Every one of us will eventually find ourselves at the feet of Jesus to receive either our just and merciful sentence or our lives will all end in God. For those who are in His salvation, the everlasting God is a source of never-failing, ever-present comfort and strength and salvation. Even our salvation, which is eternal, is everlasting only because God is eternal. He has promised to stay in us throughout the unfolding chapters of our life and be there for us and with us. He's always been there, is here now, and will always be there. So we can have that assurance that our God is always there. He's the one that can say always, and He's the one that can say never. We can't always do that with accuracy. We want to, we mean well when we say it, but we don't always have the ability to carry it out because life is always changing. But God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We can count and depend on Him. So as you plan the events of your life, factor in God in all that you do, and you will enjoy much more success if you follow His lead. You know, God's will and God's desires for us isn't something we have to figure out. It's something that we follow. We just walk along the path He's laid out. We just keep moving forward. You know, God opens and closes doors, people says. I don't think God plays red light, green light with us. I think God has a path which we follow. We get off track. You know, we say God closed the door. We probably just got off track. We didn't follow God in the first place. You know, if I don't play guitar well, which I enjoy playing, you know, I'll say, well, maybe God just didn't give me to do that. Well, maybe I just don't practice enough. Maybe I don't work at it. You know, we need to trust in God, follow the path He's put us on, and know that He always is with us and He will never leave us. I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope that it helps you to think about how you live in your life. May God bless you, and may you have a wonderful day. See you again tomorrow, I hope.